Hallo POT und willkommen bei Dream Daddy, dem Dad Director's Cut, Episode Nummer 13. Mal schauen, wen wir heute erotisches daten. Verzeiht die Abwesenheit. Oh, habe ich eine neue von Datedown? Ist das Datedown? Wie würde es heißen? Datedown. Hi, this is Steven from Datedown. I'm out front with your delivery. Als ob. Das wäre mal Service, aber wenn man so homoerotisches Sexspielzeug für Daddys bestellt, also Chips und Bier, dann kriegt man Nachrichten. Oh, okay, yes, I'll be right down. Wait, no, sorry, I need to put on pants first. I can't find my pants, but I'm wrapped from waist down in a duvet. Are you cool with that? What the fuck? I can come back tomorrow. No, wait, I'll be right down. I found some sensible capris. Wow, put on pants. Mal gucken, was jetzt passiert. Was schickt mir Datedown? Das ist doch mal interessant. I got a package. Wonder what it is. I bet it's that package of socks I ordered. Socken sind so geil. Ich freue mich so, Socken zu kriegen immer. I open up the box and start pulling the packing peanuts out. Man, these socks reek. Okay, that's definitely not socks. Oh, was haben wir bestellt? Was ist das? It's butterflies? Was? Oh boy, I almost don't even want to know what Amanda was planning on doing with these. Oh, Mädchen, ey. Scheißkind. Hey Amanda, your box of dead butterflies is here. What's up? Are you sacrificing them? What? You ordered butterflies? You can order dead butterflies online? Bestimmt, oder? Wait, so these aren't yours? No, but I'm definitely ordering some right now. Okay, love you. Was ist das? I take a look at the box again. Wahrscheinlich habe ich nicht richtig hingeguckt. Oh, this is address to Damiens Haus. Ach, scheiße, ich hasse den Kerl. Ich will gar nicht zu dem hängen. Bring the box to Damien. Give the box to... Ja, komm. Das ist schon als guter Nachbar, bringt man die rüber. I should take it over to him. What the fuck? Was zur Hölle? Wie lebt dieser Mensch? Zieht euch mal die hohen Decken rein, ey. Das ist schon Luxus. Also. Gut, der Artstil ist gewöhnungsbedürftig. To say the least. I jog over to Damien's house with the box. I pull back his door knocker, but suddenly the door opens. Mr. Time, to what do I owe the pleasure? Whoa, how did you know I was about to knock? I don't know. Oh, okay. Anyways. I think this got delivered to my house by mistake. Oh. Nee, ich will nicht, dass du mich magst. Ich finde dich irgendwie voll unsexy. I hand him the box and his face lights up. Oh. What a wonderful surprise. I was just about to send a strongly worded letter to the courier service about this. Many thanks. Not a pry, but what are you gonna do with those butterflies? Ja, das will ich wissen. Du gestörtes Etwas. Would you like to see? Nein. Alarm bells ring in my head. This is how you die. Prime time. Sure. Fuck. Damien leads me into his study where he's set up some sort of workstation. Above his desk is a wall of pinned butterflies, moths and beetles. Oh mein Gott, das ist so ein weirder Mensch. Okay, da muss ich euch eine Geschichte erzählen. Ich habe nämlich mal studiert. Einmal erfolgreich, einmal unerfolgreich. Das ist eine Geschichte über das unerfolgreiche Studium. So habe ich Chemie studiert in Aachen. In Aachen waren wir dann beim Einführungskurs Chemie, was auch eigentlich ganz okay war. Man hat Leute kennengelernt und das war echt nett. Und irgendwann hatte ich halt eine Gruppe von Menschen um mich rum, wo ich dachte, ja gut, mit denen kannst du so ein Studium halbwegs verbringen. Auf jeden Fall war da aber noch ein Mensch. Und zwar, Chemie ist ja sowieso schon ein Studium, was nicht jetzt die sozial stärksten Menschen anzieht. Aber da war ein Kerl, leicht unterernährt, spindeldürr, hat mit Leuten nicht geredet, die ihn angesprochen haben. Und er hatte immer ein Fernglas um den Er hat ein Fernglas um den Hals an. Auf jeden Fall hat sich natürlich ein paar Leute haben ihn gefragt. Er hat nie geantwortet, worum es geht. Warum hat er ein scheiß Fernglas um den Hals an? Und ab und zu konntest du den auch sehen, wie der einfach irgendwo rumstand und in die Luft geguckt hat mit seinem scheiß Fernglas und alle, what the fuck? Und dann waren wir wieder in so einer Frage-Antwort-Runde bei irgend so einem Scheißkurs. Der Typ darf reden. Und, ich weiß gar nicht mehr, wie der hieß. Ich weiß auch, wie wir den danach genannt haben. Wer bist du? Was sind so deine Hobbys? Ja, ich bin bla bla bla. Ich habe vorher das und das gemacht. Und mein Hobby ist Vögel beobachten. Der hat Vögel beobachtet. Danach hieß der nur noch Birdman. Oh, der hat so gelitten in der kurzen Zeit, die ich die Scheiße studiert habe. Tut mir leid, ich war ein schrecklicher Mensch. Ja, das war die Geschichte von Birdman. Der erinnert mich an Birdman. Wie soll ich homosexuelle Beziehungen zu Birdmans Dracula-Nachfolger... Er hat Vögel beobachtet. Das haben wir schon vorgelesen. Oh wow, that's really something, Damien. I'm quite proud of my little collection. You do all of this yourself? Of course, I find it rather relaxing. How do you... It's simple. Here, let me show you. These aren't ready quite yet. They'll need to be rehydrated overnight, so they're easier to work with. I have some over here that are ready to pin. Damien takes a seat at his desk while I hover behind him. He picks up a little triangular paper package and snips off the edges. He pulls out an all-black butterfly and shows it to me. I'm rather excited about this one. It's a turquoise swallowtail. He gently opens the wings, spreading the butterfly out on the table. The backs of the wings are a gorgeous iridescent green color. Oh, and the pigment on this one is so nice too. Anyways, pinning a butterfly is actually very simple. It just requires a delicate touch. First, I'll put a pin through the thorax. Damien slides a pin through the middle of the butterfly and places the butterfly on a piece of styrofoam. Styrofoam? He carefully arranges the antennae with forceps and begins placing paper and more pins on and around it. He does this so effortlessly that it's almost hypnotic. Ja, das ist interessant, wenn Menschen in die Zone kommen. Das ist interessant einfach zu sehen.
Oh.
I have a frame here that I think this one will look quite pretty in, but I'll need to let it sit for a couple of days until it's ready. Oh? And then what? I remove all of the pins and put it on display with the others. I take a closer look at Damien's collection. One with bright blue wings keeps drawing my eye. Bestimmt der hier oben links. This one's so pretty. Prime, bist du schwul oder? Ah. Damien takes it off the wall. Ah, yes, that's a blue morpho. One of my favorites too. He hands the small frame to me. Here, I think this will look lovely in your home. Oh, I couldn't take this. I insist, believe me, I have more than enough. Oh, das ist schon wieder ein bisschen cute. Weird, aber cute. Thank you. If you ever have an interest in pinning some insects yourself, you know where to find me. Nah. Haha, ha. I think I'll leave that up to you. I feel like I'd probably break them in half with my butterfingers. Nonsense, you have beautiful, steady hands. You would make a fine taxidermist. Am I blushing? Nein. Damien walks me to the door and gives me a warm smile as I leave. Do take care of yourself, Prime. Thanks for allowing me to share my odd little hobby with you. Ciao, Birdman.
Welcome.
Ah, jetzt kommen wir wieder ans Eingemachte. Matt hatten wir schon zweimal, ne? Ja. Haben wir Robert auch schon zweimal? Ja. Wir bewahren uns das dritte Joseph-Date als letztes auf. Wir treffen uns jetzt nämlich mal wieder. Oh, schwierig. Ene, mene, miste. Es rappelt in der Kiste. Ene, mene, meck. Und du bist weg. Robert. Oh, you know what they say about third dates? They get pretty serious. You might not have time to browse that book for a while. Are you ready? Sind wir bereit? Sind wir bereit? Save and continue. Seid ihr auch aufgeregt? Uiuiuiuiui. Da geht mir ein bisschen der Stift jetzt. Mal gucken. I haven't spoken to Robert since that night we drove out to his masturbating spot. He seemed unusually somber then, like more so than the usual amount of somber that Robert is, which is already a lot. I've been thinking about him and hope he's doing okay, but I've been a little reluctant to reach out to him. Okay. Prime. Hey, Prime. Guess who's getting the drink on tonight? I take a look at my Datebook messages. There's a flurry of them from Robert. Guess. It's you. Also me, but mostly you. I type back to Robert. Robert, buddy, tonight we ride. Yes! Oh, ich mag den Kerl, der schreibt so gut. Meet me at Jim and Kim's at 8 p.m. Not that I'm unappreciative, but I think... Sekunde, ich muss kurz die Hose aufmachen. But I think this is the first time that Robert's given me more than an hour's warning before hanging out. Uh-oh. Amanda! Amanda pops her head into the hallway. Music I don't recognize blaring from her room. What's up? I'm hanging out with Robert later tonight. Okay, cool. Robert, who's my friend? I have friends. I'm happy for you, Dad. People enjoy my company, Amanda. And I'm so happy for your continued development as a human being. What are you listening to? Sad shit. Amanda language? What would grandma think? I don't give a fuck anymore. Amanda, you know what? You're an adult now. I gave it an earnest effort for all 18 years of your life. Go forth and swear. Fuck yeah! Guck. Endlich. Achievement. Let Amanda say censored. Okay. I really hope I don't regret this later. Amanda goes back into her room and turns up the volume to her sad shit. Oh. Jetzt geht's los, Freunde. Seid ihr bereit? Schultern lockern. Hose auf, ja. Check. Mundwasser? Egal, it's Robert. I put on my going out coat and walk over to Jim and Kim's. I spot Robert leaning against the brick wall, smoking a cigarette. Finde ich schon heiß. As I get closer, I realize that he looks a little different. Cleaner, I guess. It actually seems like he combed his hair and his clothes are less wrinkled than usual. Okay. Hey. You take a shower just for me? I work on my relationship with existence. We both stand there for a second and don't say anything. Robert finishes the cigarette and abruptly goes inside. I follow him. Was passiert jetzt hier? By the time I get inside, Robert's already at the bar ordering 2 whiskeys. I spot a booth on the bag and claim it for us. Robert slides in and hands me a glass. To you, to us, to toast, to us. Here's to us and all the property damage and petty larceny that we may commit tonight. Hui! Ich wusste, das gefällt dir, mein Schatz. We clink whiskeys and I watch him sip his rather than his traditional approach of slamming the whiskey back as quickly as possible. Erzähl mir mehr, was passiert? So what's the plan for tonight? Hit some other bars, maybe grab some pizza. I think that will kill some time before we go burn down that old abandoned house in the woods. Wow. It's definitely not as fun if it's abandoned. Diese Hure. Mary pops over the back of the booth, a glass of wine in her hand. She punches Robert in the shoulder. Where was my phone call? Das ist ein Date, du Schlampe. Sorry, figured you were busy sinking your teeth into some poor sap. I am. He's right here. Oh, I look around the booth to see a guy sitting across from her. He waves meekly.
Give it a rest.
You're replacing me with a new kid? Mary, I could never replace you, whether I wanted to or not. Mary leaves her booth and slides in next to Robert. The guy she was sitting with looks mildly relieved. She eyes Robert's clean-pressed clothes up and down suspiciously. What? You got a court date coming up? He does. He looks handsome. He'd never convince the jury. He would have had to shave first.
Hey.
Wusste ich doch, Schätzchen, das mag er. Seriously though, what's up with you? Robert stares down at his drink, suddenly looking serious. It's Peppy. Doctors say it's cirrhosis of the liver. I told that old bag of bones to quit it with the sauce, but it's all he's ever known, especially since Ma's gone. Oh, dein Bruder oder was ist los bei dir? That's why I invited you out tonight. Just didn't want to be alone. Oh, come on. Prime, don't be an asshole. You know the one thing Robert doesn't joke around about is his puppy. Whoops. Ja, woher soll ich das wissen? They're giving him 2 months. I gotta help him straighten out his affairs. Robert, I'm so sorry. Robert takes a long look at his whiskey, eyeing it in the dim glow of the bar's light. I look at his life, then I look at mine, and I know history's just doomed to repeat itself. Oh my god. I'm just kidding. He's retired with his new girlfriend in Acapulco. They watch the sunset every night, probably screw like donkeys. Wait, aren't rabbits the ones who screw a lot? Oh, sorry. Didn't you realize you were an expert on which animals screw a lot? Ha ha ha, Robert. Ugh. Please, stop saying the word screw. Ich ficke dich gleich noch mit. Robert finishes his drink and slides it away from him. He gets up out of the booth. Me and Prime are gonna hit the bricks. You coming with? Mary casts one last glance at the sad sap she's been hunting and downs the rest of her wine in one gulp. 9. This place is dead anyways. Oh, 9. Hey. Ey, sie halten die Händchen oder was? Das ist meiner, du Schlampe. We exit the bar and find the typically empty street filled with a small crowd of people. At the front is a guy with a really deliberate attitude and bad posture. He carries a lantern that he shines up at his face for dramatic effect. What's going on? Looks like it's one of those walking ghost tours. They do that in this part of town all the time. I've always wanted to do one of those. You know all of the stories are fake, right? Pretty much all of my stories are fake. This is research. Sehr schön, Robert. Robert makes a beeline towards the back of the group. He turns around when he notices that I'm not following him. Come on! We can't just crash it, can we? Don't be such a square, Prime. Just act like you belong. Robert sidles up to the tour group. I reluctantly fall into step behind him. Well, here goes nothing. Oh nee, Spin Master Quinn. Hey, it was in this place in 1694 that the most infamous witch trials were held. To date, we do not know if the people burned at the stake were actually witches, but it is widely reported that the ghosts still haunt this hapless dive bar to this very day. It was actually 1692. What? And this side was over by the coffee shop down the road. I'm sorry, who are you? Daniel McSturgis, ghost historian. And this is my colleague, Dr. Ja! Ja! Die 90er sind das beste Jahrzehnt, was je passiert ist. Seitdem geht's nur bergab. Fickt euch alle. Sorry. Dr. Prescott, paranormal investigator extraordinaire. We're touring America's most haunted locations as research for our new book. You may have seen our guest cameo on Paranormal House Hunters Extreme Edition. A couple of people in the group start nodding. Man, Robert's good at this.
I'm so sad.
Hi, are you guys part of the group? I don't remember seeing you at the first stop. We like to keep a low profile. Easier to catch ghosts that way.
Hey.
They've definitely been here. Been standing next to them the whole time. Thank you, random lady who I do not know. As I was saying, the epicenter of paranormal activity can be found at the Coffee Spoon over there. The man who runs it has been plagued by hauntings schöner Matt, since he signed the lease. Damn near driven him mad. But whatever you want to say is cool, I guess. It's your tour. Man, didn't know that about Matt. Jetzt glaube ich Robert sogar selber. Wait, Robert's making this up. The rest of the tour group listens intently to Robert's every word. I think the tour guide can tell that he's losing the group. He seems to be getting flustered. Thank you for your contribution and knowledge, Mr. McSturgis. Let's move on to the next haunted location. Robert, Mary and I follow the group down the street. The tour guide's shirt is cool. Was hat angehabt? Yeah, everyone in the group gets one if we make it to the final location. I turn to Robert and grab him by the shoulders. I need that t-shirt. Well, guess we're in this for the long haul then. Just follow my lead. Don't arouse too much suspicion, and we'll have cool ghost shirts in no time. Alles klar, Schatz. Hey. Das ist das coole Shirt. Oh mein Gott, mein Geschmack. Our group arrives at an old, decrepit colonial-style house. Damien's house.
Alright.
A quick pause on the tour. My name is Quinn, but most people on the Ghost Tour circuit call me Tour Master Quinn. I'm a DJ, trivia master, and part-time actor.
Hey.
I do private ghost hunting events, birthday parties, Mac bar mitzvahs, and perform traditional mime work. Tour Master Quinn gives out headshots to all of us. His resume is on the back. Oh mein Gott, dieser Typ ist der verzweifelste Mensch ever. Stage combat experience. Anyway, here's a little bit of history for y'all. This was the home of noted American author Dorothy Pembridge, whose prose was widely popular in the late 19th century. It was in the attic of this very home where she wrote such classics as The Diaries of a Victorian Mistress, Lady Fitzwilliam's Lady Fitzwilliam's Courtship, and The Ghost of Sea Captain Reginald Barclay. She unfortunately died of consumption shortly after the turn of the century, but several people have reported that on some nights you can see a light from the attic, where the ghost of Mrs. Pembridge continues work on her latest bestseller. I guess you could say that she was consumed by her work. Oh my god.
I am.
No reaction from
So
the crowd.
sad.
This guy needs to work on his dad jokes. Actually, consumption is the popular cover-up. Little known fact is that it was a murder-suicide. I'm pretty sure she died of consumption. Sure. And we definitely didn't hire Stanley Kubrick to elaborately fake the moon landing. That's a watered-down standard version they teach you in school. But you can't handle the real story, I understand. It's not for the faint of heart. Can we... I think everyone would much rather hear what this world-renowned ghost historian has to say. Right, everybody? The group murmurs in agreement. Oh mein Gott. Der Typ ist so... Der tut mir eigentlich schon ein bisschen leid. Das war schon so peinlich bei dem Jesus is Coming Event. Naja. This is a topic we cover extensively in our book. Dr. Prescott, would you care to tell the story? Ooh. Go with something I know. Riff something highbrow. Das. In the 19th century, Dorothy Pembridge was credited for protecting New York City from potentially world-ending paranormal forces. Despite her success, her ragtag group of ghost hunters were disbanded by government officials. However, after learning that the ghost of Vigo the Carpathian has taken an interest in her son, her and her ghost, busting friends... However, after learning that the ghost of Vigo the Carpathian has taken an interest in her son, her and her ghost-busting friends launched a mission to defeat the ghost and once again save New York City. Hey, isn't that the plot too? Nope, it's not. Oh, Robert, ich sehe doch ganz genau, wo das enden wird. The tour guide sees this as an opportunity to take back the group and addresses us with some razzle-dazzle. Haha, what an interesting story. Now, I just want everyone to know that the next location is extremely terrifying. If anyone thinks they can handle it, feel free to excuse yourselves. Uh-oh. Wohin? Alright, I'm bored. Fotze. Mary turns to a young guy looking at his phone and taps him on the shoulder. Hey, kid. Fancy buying a gal a drink? The guy looks up at her and smiles. Oh, big mistake. Oh, only if the bar is haunted. Honey, I can show you the most haunted place in town. I think I could exercise your demons, if that's what you're looking for. Don't write checks, your dick can't cash, kid. Oh mein Gott, Alter. Ich innerhalb von 5 Minuten mit der auf dem Klo. His eyes go wide. Mary salutes me and Robert. She suddenly pulls me into a hug and murmurs into my ear. Oh mein Gott, jetzt erfahren wir was. When you've known Rob for as long as I have, you know when something's wrong. Keep an eye on him for me tonight, okay? Oh, du bist schon süß. Sure, Mary. Good, man. Und danach darf ich deinen Macker auch noch wegklatschen, ne? Mary pats me on the back and pulls away. She takes the guy's hand and leads him down the street. Oh my god. Take it sleazy, fellas. God help that poor soul. Mary or the kid? Both. Our last stop. This burial ground is such a hotbed of horrifying paranormal activity that I'm not even sure where to begin. There's the wailing ghost of the Wolfman, the vampire of Maple Bay, the children of the moonlight. What about the Dover ghost? By this point, the tour guide is clearly irritated with us.
Sad master.
What about it?
Oh,
Nothing. I just think it would be a crime to come all the way out to the cemetery, the actual origin of one of New England's most notorious paranormal entities, and not even mention the infamous Dover ghost. That's not a real thing. That's absolutely not a real thing. I think someone needs to brush up on their paranormal history. I know tons about paranormal history. I know every ghost story in this area. I can guarantee there's one you don't know. Robert looks over at me and smiles. Would you folks care to hear the tale of how Prescott and I met?
That's the
No.
good stuff.
The entire group shushes the tour guide. Ja, fick dich, Alter. Du kannst nix, du bist ein Versager. Okay, fine, tell the story. Well, it was a dark and stormy night. I wasn't always a paranormal investigator. Way back when I was just a Bible salesman, traveling grifter, carnival barker, a traveling grifter. Oh, moving from town to town, always looking for my next mark. It wasn't an easy life, but I had fun. Taking from the rich, giving to the poor, actually also taking from the poor. I had a shaky moral foundation. I happened upon the quiet town of Maple Bay quite by accident, but a little did I know that the city has a dark side. Now, about the same time, I was just starting out as an apprentice to a rather famous ghost hunter who was an old family friend of mine. I carried the equipment, operated the EVP machine, all that. Wait. Yes? Who was the famous ghost hunter? Well, I don't like to name drop, but Georgia Mathis. The tour guide group gasps.
All right.
Georgia Mathis? She's a legend, you know her? Knew her. Amazing woman. Died mysteriously. Miss you, Georgie. Anyway, we were in Maple Bay investigating some reports of strange lights and sounds coming from the cemetery late at night. Now we had been warned by the old crypt keeper that this place was highly dangerous, but Georgia was never one to shy away from an adventure. We camped out in the center of the cemetery for 3 nights straight. We endured your so-called wailing watchman. Wailing ghost of the Wolfman. Whatever. Your stupid vampire was just a teenager in a mask. But the Dover ghost, man. Tell him, Prescott. So, there I was. Just walking back to my hotel after a long day of selling Bibles, working a couple of short cons, running classic pigeon drop scam, putting out feelers for a rip deal. I was going to steal a baby, probably. Would have made me rich. I found myself walking past this very cemetery. Now, I was never a very superstitious man, but something seemed off. I could hear some sort of commotion happening deep within the graveyard, and I felt compelled to investigate. And thank God you did. Georgia and I were conducting a seance in the mausoleum. At first, things were pretty normal, but after about an hour, everything went south. Playing back the EVP meter, we were able to hear a single word. Run. The air suddenly went cold. Something was very, very wrong. I just knew we weren't alone. We started to hear this faint, distant scraping noise, like something being dragged across the ground. It got louder and louder until it was deafening, some kind of demented howl. And then I felt it. Someone, something, grabbing my ankle. Robert has the whole crowd hook, line and sinker. You could hear a pin drop. I've only cried twice in my life. One was at the birth of my daughter. The other one was when that thing started dragging me. I wasn't sure where it was taking me, but knew it was no place I wanted to go. I was sure I was going to die. The moment I crossed the gate into the cemetery, I heard this god-awful screeching. I ran into the mausoleum just in time to see a man being pulled across the floor by God. To this day, the mere thought of it ties my stomach into knots. It looked like a man, but like... I glanced at Robert. Like someone who didn't know what a man was supposed to look like tried to put one together. The arms were too long. Its eyes glowed red. It was like a walking shadow. What did I do? What any person would do. I lunged for... Shoot, what was his fake name again? David. Daniel. Shit! Right. I grabbed his hand and entered the tug of war with the unholiest of forces.
Really?
I thought I was gonna be torn in half. But I had God on my side. The pocket Bible I always kept on me fell out of my shirt pocket, and to this day I can remember what passage it opened up to. And if thy oblation be a meat offering bacon in a pan, it shall be of fine flour, unleavened, mingled with oil. Not exactly relevant, but true. I have no idea where Robert pulled that verse from. With a horrifying growl, the entity finally relented. Daniel and I collapsed into the ground, exhausted. We were both covered in blood. That damn creature clawed into my chest. Got me real good. Had to get 16 stitches. Robert pulls on the collar of his shirt to reveal a long, wicked scar across his pecs. And that's how I got the scar. I followed Georgia Mathers to the ends of the earth. We faced exorcisms, demons, poltergeists that threw our equipment across the room, but I had never seen Georgia so scared. She was never the same after that, and neither was I. Watching what happened to Daniel and Georgia shook my faith, but I came out of that experience a better man and a better friend. And we've been brothers ever since. The tour group gives us a round of applause as Daniel, Robert and I share an emotional hug. Oh. As he embraces me, I can smell the cologne on his neck. Wow, Robert does clean up good. I find myself lingering a little too long on the hug. Thank you. It's an honor to be able to share our story. Be sure to watch out for our book. The Bro's Guide to the Hottest Ghosts. Nice. I saw a demon. The shocking true story of seeing a demon. Das nicht. Das, oder? Nein. Das. Ja!
Hey.
Alright, even I can see the holes in that story. Please leave. Way to go, Prime. Robert sulks away from the tour group and I follow him at a respectable distance. Was denn? We almost had him. Almost. Ja, wegen mir jetzt, oder was? Was? Ey, sei nicht so. I think you might have overdone it in some portions of the story. Yeah. We arrive in front of Robert's house. Well, see you later. Mein Traum von heißem Gay-Sex wird nie in Erfüllung gehen. Robert hastily walks up to the steps to his home. After giving me a courtesy nod, he disappears into his house without looking back. Scheiße. Jungs, wird nix mit ihm.
I had fun.
Also das macht mich jetzt echt ein bisschen traurig. Wahrscheinlich, weil wir über die Zeit hinweg die Dates halt verkackt haben. Das war halt... View, I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's a car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Prime, be cool. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something swishy? Rats. What? No. Sorry, sweetie, it's the feds. You ask too many questions. That life of crime is finally catching up to you. I tried to send them in a different direction, but even I am no match for the power and funding of the US government. Well, if they think they're gonna take me alive, they got another thing coming. I'm kidding, you're right. I have a little surprise for you. What's then? Yeah, I can tell you're very bad at lying. Oh. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it would fill my heart with glee. Yeah, that's okay. I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table where a present lies covered under a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but... Dad, you... I dramatically whip the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops.
Yeah.
No way! I figure you probably won't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of long-haul paranormal ice road ghost trackers. This is all 19 seasons. Oh my god. And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show. Oh. Dad, I love this. Thank you. Ist okay, kleine Schlampe. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you wanna hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something? Totally. Als ob ein 18-jähriges Mädchen. Krass. I follow Amanda to the back door. Was ist hier los? Wow, krass. Auch Robert, obwohl er... Naja. Well, You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. Oh, der hat alle Dads vom Wendehammer eingeladen. Wie süß ich bin. So consider this your graduation party. Surprise! Dad, everyone's here. Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you. Hey! Is that a mac and cheese bar? Sure is, fully customizable down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake, the good kind with the crunchies in the middle. Hey! I don't know what to say. Das Einzige, was mich mit dieser Frau verbindet, ist die Liebe zu essen. Don't say anything, just go have fun with your pals, alright? And I would flirt with the dads. I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. Ich hasse ihn so sehr. Prime, my dude. Pablo, how's the shirt business going? My bad, I got men's shirts, I got women's shirts, I got tank tops in a variety of sizes, shapes and colors. Ich hasse dich so sehr. Each one of them fine quality, screen printed with a logo and visage of world-renowned witch house outfit, Vacant Veil. Purchasable at most respectable retailers, but more specifically, out of the trunk of my car. I'm also selling my mom's world-famous homemade apple butter. Never stop hustling, Pablo, and why are you at my party? Baby, you get it. I walk over to Mary, who's having a lively conversation with Amanda. Listen, kid, you're gonna need some real life skills out there if you're gonna make it out on the streets. I'm going to college. Same thing. Look, I know you're not old enough to drink. Right. And I know you're smart enough not to drink until you're of legal age. But hypothetically, if you were to drink, it would behoove you to drink a glass of water between rounds. Got it? Hypothetically.
Hey.
And if you wake up with a headache, all you gotta do is take a jar of pickles and drink the pickle juice. You're gonna be fine. What's going on here?
Come on.
Girl talk. Mary turns back to Amanda. Now let me tell you about how to deal with a bad roommate. First thing to know, you get straight A's if they die during the semester. Mary, relax, it's a myth. Supposedly. Against my better judgment, I'll leave them be. Wow. Brian! Nee, Prime. Prime! Brian, you made it! Hey. Ha! I don't pass up on good Mac. What do you think of the party? It's not bad. Hey, we're just not bad? Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trots up, diese kleine Missratene. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. See how that feels? This is a really great party. Thanks so much for inviting us. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Ich hasse dich. Hey, bro! Bro! Oh. It's a real rager taking our older age into consideration. I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild.
Hey!
Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Let's hit the gym sometime soon, huh? Nein. Sure thing, dude. Brian and Hazel peek out behind Craig. Ich habe vergessen, wie die gesprochen haben. Hi, little ones. Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all the ice cream cake. Wait, Gert, how much of that did you eat? Brian ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face. Nobody will ever believe you. Oh, boy. I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang soon, yeah?
Hey!
Totally. Tell your man that congrats to us. Looks like you've settled into this neighborhood quite nicely. Yep, couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see you at more church events. We got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year. And I'm sure the kids would love to see your dance moves again. The kids, huh, Joseph? Die Kinder, ne? Ja, ich weiß ganz genau, wer meine Dance Moves sehen will. Zum Beispiel die offene Hose. Sure thing, Joseph. And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime. So sure, Joseph, that'd be great. Ich weiß ganz genau, wenn ich als nächstes date, einfach weil ich eigentlich Schwanz brauche. Well, see you later. Oh, Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese. Muss ich alle durchmachen, ne?
Hey.
The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Prime. Thanks, Hugo. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to a dream school. I'm glad she turned out around for finals. Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by and pretends to not see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher. Hey! Congratulations on graduating. I know you're gonna do great things at art school. Yeah, thanks. Starbucks. Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realized that you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me. You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want, and there's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about the time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Nope.
Oh.
And I'll have you know that the globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so she'll fit into college just fine.
Hey.
Hey, man. Mad! Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of right-side banana bread ready for her. Thank you. I know she'll love that, and I will love you. Have you gotten that oregano smell out of your upholstery yet? Still working on it.
Oh.
What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. This icebox cake is divine. Yeah, thanks dude, good cake. I stare at Lucian. He knows, I know, but I'm a man of my word. The story of his oregano betrayal will go unsung. Thanks for coming by. Hä? Das Date ist noch gar nicht vorbei, oder was? As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat next to Robert. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Hey. I haven't heard from you in a bit. How have you been? Oh, I'm great. Never better. So did you talk to Val? Wer ist das? Robert sips and readjusts himself. Tochter oder was? You know, Prime, I don't speak to my own dad that often.
Oh?
Had a falling out with him years ago. Don't even remember what it was about. All I know is that me and him, we just don't see eye to eye. I mind my business, he minds his. I get a Christmas card from him every other year, and I check in with him if tropical storm ever hits his villa. What I'm trying to say is that it turned out fine. Robert, you didn't talk to her? It's like you said, life is full of pain. Oh! Full of pain? He places a hand on my thigh. This is all that matters. Ooh. I instinctively pull back. A wave of guilt rushes over me. Robert, no, it's not that simple. I can't believe you didn't even try. You owed that to her. How do you think she feels, knowing that her own father didn't even think she was worth having a relationship with? Wir haben da noch nie drüber gesprochen. You don't know me. Yes, I do. You're a bad person. Oh, snap! And you fell for me, so what does that make you? Robert gets up. You know, it's funny how you were so willing to look past us when it meant you could get laid. Was werden hier für Killer gedroppt, Alter? Das ist zu viel. Ohne vorher... Nee. He walks away, leaving me alone on the bench, alone with my thoughts. Amanda and I wave bye to the partygoers as they leave. We sit together and watch the sun slowly dip below the horizon. I'm glad you made some friends. Yeah. I know that's maybe not what you were looking for, but these people care about you. I love your dad. We'll always have each other. Oh my god. You're right. It's gonna be hard at first. This is how it starts. But this is the next chapter in our story, and I would be nervous about it. But I know that you're always gonna be looking out for me the same way I'll always be looking out for you. Team time? Team time. Alter. Ach du Scheiße, ey. Boah, da muss ich jetzt, also, das war schon ein bisschen komisch. Also, Ziel des Spiels ist anscheinend 3 Dates mit irgendeinem dieser Daddys zu haben. Das ist hier noch nicht beendet, das Spiel. Wir haben noch 2 Dates, die wir auf jeden Fall machen. Und eventuell gibt es noch ein Special Ending mit Joseph, also abseits vom Normalen. Krass. Also, ja, das hat mich jetzt schon ein bisschen bewegt. Das war hart. Also, was mir der Robert an den Kopf geworfen hat, fand ich heftig. Aber dass ich dann auch nicht drauf eingestiegen bin, fand ich noch krasser. Gut. Ui, da bin ich auf den Desktop geschmissen worden. POT, dann machen wir das noch so. Das war das letzte Date mit Robert. Und jetzt kommt als nächstes Matt. Und danach Joseph. Bye.